Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. citizenship test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who vetoes bills? The President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who is the governor of your state now? We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. When was the Constitution written? (1787). The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the capital of your state? What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Who was the first president? George Washington. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name your U.S. representative. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who vetoes bills? The President. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th.